Hi again then guys, so we've got another special project replica build for you today, and this time it's a replica of the Aston Martin Vantage GT12, which was of course renamed GT12 from its original name GT3 because Porsche complained. Now we can't make this exactly accurate to the real car because obviously the GT12 has quite a large body kit and also quite a bit of orange detailing. And obviously we can't do those things on the game at the moment. However, it is fairly visually accurate to the real GT12. You can get quite close. And as far as performance, we're running the exact same power and weight as the real Vantage GT12. So as always, I'll show you first of all what I've done to get the visual look of the car. Then we'll go to the garage for the mechanical setup, and finally out to the track. So for the visual setup of this replica, you want the Type A body kit, which adds this carbon fibre side skirts, carbon fibre chin splitter. You want the flat floor for added downforce and to complete the look. For the rear wing, we've gone for the Type B special wing. For the rims, we've gone for standard size because the other ones just look stupidly big. And for the rim type, the real car has 7-spoke rims, black of course, and they are very similar actually to these ones, the GT AB07 rims. You cannot fit additional meters to this car. As far as the colour, for the body we have gone for Sarajevo white. Now I can't remember at the moment what car that comes from. I'm sure some of you guys will know. But if you can't find that colour, then the next best thing is a pearlescent colour, which is Tesla multi-coat pearl white, which obviously comes from the Tesla Model S. So that is a fairly close second colour to go for this car if you can't find Sarajevo white. But that is the ideal colour. It's pretty accurate to the real car. It has that slightly pearl tinge to it like the real car has. For the rims, we are obviously using black, and it's the black that we usually use, which is Phantom Black, which comes again from the Chaparral Vision GT car, and likewise for the brakes, they are the same type of black. So that's it for the visual setup of this car. So now let's go over to the tuning garage for the mechanical side of things. So it's always great when a replica such as this turns out to be both accurate to the real car's specs, but also really useful PP wise and truly competitive. And this car really couldn't be any more perfect in that way. The power and weight is exactly like the real car, and the PP is also really perfectly placed for it. So we've got racing soft tyres on this one. Obviously you'll have to choose that for yourself because it's more of a road based replica. For suspension, we've got the ride height on 80 front and rear. Springs we've increased to 975 and 1050. Dampers to 4, anti-roll to 5. Camber on 2, neutral toe as always. For the gearbox, we have an auto setting of 205. Then we've rounded off the individual gears to 3075, 2050, 1485, 1130, 900 and 750. With a final drive of 3.7. For the diff, we've got the lowest initial torque, high acceleration and low braking sensitivity. As far as the power, this one does have an oil change, so you need to bear that in mind when you're building it. You want the stage 1 engine tune, race exhaust. You don't have to do the race exhaust because obviously it does change the sound of the car, so again you'll have to decide that for yourself. And then we've restricted the power down by just 0.1% to bring it to the exact power of the real GT12. We've increased the rear downforce as far as it can go. You want the stage 2 weight reduction. Now you can fit the body coloured or carbon bonnet if you want to, but obviously when you do that it adds the 2 bonnet pins, and I don't think that really goes with the look of the car. So again, you'll have to decide that for yourself, but if you do choose to lose that additional weight, you will have to obviously counter that by increasing the ballast. The ballast incidentally is on, as you can see, 137 kilos, and we've put that 10% towards the back of the car to bring us up to that perfect 50-50 weight split. And as you can see, as I said, it sits perfectly at 575 pp, and it is also very competitive actually at this level. So let's finally go out to the track to see how it performs. Now, I was expecting this car to be perhaps a little bit of a handful around the track, seeing as we have a lower camber setting than usual, and because it is a rear-wheel drive car, super sports class, and usually they are a bit trickier to handle, a bit slippery in the corners, and take a little bit more work than the average car to get a decent lap time. But I have to say, this car handles remarkably well. It's completely focused on the track. The handling is sharp, spot on, there's tons of grip. It's easy to drive as well, and incredibly fun. It handles like a proper racing machine, and I'm really pleased with this replica overall. I think it's very faithful to what the actual car would drive like if it was on the game, and I hope you guys enjoy driving it as much as I enjoyed making it. So that's it for this build. For those of you who do decide to use this tune, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. And as always, thanks for watching.